So now I know why Kenneth Chesbro or Chesbro came out on that taza. You guys, oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my God, listen, there is a higher power. How I get that Chesbro cup that he came out squeaky clean. Now we know why he's going to come out squeaky clean. He's caught red-handed, so he's going to have to come clean and testify against them. I told you it was Chesbro with his left side white hair. I told you it was him.
Away. This one makes it out scot-free. And this one, so they believe that the fifth co-conspirator is Kenneth Chesbro. And I looked him up. I think this is him because this guy has a white patch of hair on his left side of his head. So I looked at all the co-conspirators. Obviously, Sydney is not because she's a woman, but all the other ones, all the other four men that are called out already. Rudy, so it's not Rudy. It's not John Eastman because his entire hair is white. It's not Jeffrey Clark because he's kind of bald and taller. But you look at a picture of Kenneth Chesbro, that guy has on the left side of his head a bunch of white hair. And that's exactly what this is. So this guy is leaving them here. This is the left side of his body. Shaki, come down, mama. This is the left side of his body, and here's the white hair patch. Can you guys see that? I think he's going to be the one to come out the best out of this. I don't know, the one with the least amount of punishment. And here you have two. These people are in trouble. I think they're going to get convicted.
The memo and the alleged election scheme. The New York Times has obtained this previously secret memorandum that could be central to the prosecutor's case against Donald Trump. It's a key piece of evidence that is talked about in the indictment, and it describes the alleged conspiracy to appoint fake electors after the 2020 election. The document, which has not previously ever been seen, explains and goes into detail how this could swing the election, the actions they would take in this memo, and if not that, at least muck things up and buy the Trump team more time. The memo was written by lawyer Kenneth Chesbro. He's listed as co-conspirator number 5 in the election interference indictment. And remember that none of the co-conspirators that are named in the indictment have been charged. CNN's Jessica Schneider, she's following this. It is very interesting what is coming out in this memo. Walk us through what you see.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's revealing. And of course, it is known to prosecutors. It will likely be a key part of their case. And it really lays out that even the man outlining this fake electors plot, Kenneth Chesbro, this is his memo, he knew it was far-fetched, knew it was likely illegal, but he kept pushing this plan. And it's clear that Chesbro really wanted to create confusion in hopes that the fake electors could, in fact, be substituted for the real electors on January 6th. This was a plot that he planned to execute through the vice president, Mike Pence, in Mike Pence's role as president of the Senate. And that way, he believed Trump's team could then, steal the election. So this is a 6-page memo where Chesbro lays out the court challenges that were happening in the states and then talks about the Supreme Court potentially getting involved, putting it this way, saying, even if, in the end, the Supreme Court would likely end up ruling that the power to count the votes does not lie with the president of the Senate, but instead lies with Congress, letting matters play out this way would guarantee that public attention would be riveted on the evidence of electoral abuses by the Democrats and would also buy the Trump campaign more time to win litigation that would deprive Biden of electoral votes and or add to Trump's column. I recognize what I suggest is a bold, controversial strategy.
Caution. And we're going to find out things in this case, this trial, that are new, that we didn't know before. Probably the same people, but different it's different, more things, probably more recordings, probably more documents, and or
deprive Biden of electoral votes and or add to Trump's column, I recognize what I suggest is a bold, controversial strategy. And now this bold strategy really does seem to be at the heart of this indictment against the former president. This memo will play a key part in the case. And Kate, it's really a case that is moving forward at a fast clip. We got word last night that there will be that hearing on Friday morning about prosecutors' plan to restrict which evidence Trump and his team can get and then share once prosecutors have handed it over. So we're seeing a very active judge in this case with Tanya Chutkin, who's really taking control of this case very early on in the process. That hearing scheduled for 10 a.m. Friday, just about 2 days from now. Kate?
All right, with us now is CNN Chief Legal Analyst. Where's the camera? CNN Chief Legal Analyst Laura Coates. Laura, so important that we have to talk to you together here. Look, we hadn't seen this memo before, but we knew some of the details. Kenneth Chesbro, who is one of the co-conspirators, lists out the plot on fake electors. Why is this legally significant?
There is a higher power. There is a higher power. And I hope you can hear me okay. I really don't understand what the sound issue is. Most people can hear me, some don't. Some people claim I'm posting videos without sounds. That I don't put closed captions. That has nothing to do with me. I kind of stopped worrying about that at this point, because I wouldn't make one single video if I was to worry about that. I think either it's a YouTube situation. I've already bought 2 different mics, and they were good quality microphones, and still I had to stop using them because people still said they couldn't hear me. So I went back to the headphones. So, well, I don't know what to do about the sound anymore. I wanted to just touch base on the Fani Willis taza and the Jack Smith tazas I did just a couple days ago. I'm glad I got that in, because just yesterday I talked about the votes. Remember the little sprinkles that came out between all those people testifying? And I said not only will we find out that Trump wanted extra votes for him, but that they also try to do away with votes for Biden. And guess what? Less than 24 hours later, a New York Times article printed Chesbro's memorandum saying that they wanted to not only add votes for Trump, but take away votes from Biden that he had. They wanted to do away with. And he used the words and or. And when I told you about Fani Willis's cup, that we will find out new things, and or, he used those exact words that I had said yesterday on the memo that he wrote several years ago. And I can assure you that I have no dibs on the memos these people, Trump and them, wrote years and years ago before the insurrection. So it just goes to show, I don't know what it is when I'm doing these readings. If I was able to concentrate, it's kind of why the lives are a little counterintuitive for me, because I have to do the cards real quick and do everything real quick. Whereas I'm more of a slower paced person when it comes to readings. I need to concentrate. So I just wanted to touch base with that. I mean, less than 24 hours. Ooh. Less than 24 hours. Here are the grapes. You know what? I'm not a big fan of these kind of grapes or those plums. I do eat them. So we leave them for the birds. We leave them for the birds. And to leave you on a happier note, here are my little brother and my baby boy Rambo. Rambo was my first dog. That was really mine. I had other dogs that belonged to other family members, but Rambo was really my dog. He was my baby. Hey, baby Cooper. Baby Cooper. Mama loves baby Cooper. I love you, buddy. Baby boy. Mama wanted a baby boy, Cooper. Yeah. She had her little baby boy, Rambo. He went away. But then she always dreamed of having another baby boy. Yeah, and then the time was right and she met her baby Cooper. Her baby boy Cooper. He's a sweet little boy. I know you anywhere because you're missing a little piece of the ear there. Sweet baby boy Cooper. You know, that follows Mama around everywhere. Losing my little Rambo hurt so much. And then she saw Cooper. He was a rescue baby. He was a rescue baby. And Mama's like, oh, let me go rescue baby Cooper. Guess what? Turned out Cooper rescued Mama. He's the other way around. He's the other way around, lady. He's the other way around. I rescue you. I rescue you. Thank you, Cooper. I love you, buddy. I love you. Stand triumphant like Cooper. Stand triumphant. He's the king of the world. He's the king of the world. Rey del mundo. Rey del mundo.